good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys, we're here with the Meta Ruffy team. I'm very excited to talk about this project. Brought this project to the Cryptonaires community, I think like 10 days ago. I know you guys launched on February 6th, and we caught it like a week late, but we got in about $8 or $9 million market cap, and I do think this project could be a $1 billion project if things go right. So I'm very excited to talk with the team to help better understand what the team's been working on and kind of where they're going. And so I'm very excited to have some of the core team here with us today. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, what you do for the project, and who you are, and maybe a little bit about your background and experience. That'd be great.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ramin. I'm a CFO and at the same time loving this project. Unfortunately, our founder and our CEO, Jian, could not join because he's super busy in Dubai setting up our company and with a lot of work that the load that he has over there trying to be ready for our crypto expo. Meta Ruffy, when Jian was born in Istanbul. I'll just give you a short brief about our founder
Please.
And our CEO. Jian was born in Istanbul and but left it and grew up in Germany. Apparently, back in December, November, he went to visit his family, some of his family members in Canada. So he just asked one of his aunt if he could borrow some A4 size papers, and he started to, sit and scribble and draw and do his own metaverse, or his own plan, which that papers till today, we sometimes we sit and watch that video that there was some recording and what he wanted, and that went into reality, where he's been experienced in handling business. He's been with entrepreneur. He's been creating all of that, but going into this was his first time, and he never had this crypto thing project. So he decided to make his own a world that is not only for a certain age or a certain community, but a world that's open for everybody, right? Mm-hmm. The metaverse, which he came up with, he says, all right, I'm going to do something that is open for everybody. Anybody can join anytime, play, have fun, children and all of that. Of course, with the technology that has improved across the world, is that now the merges that with the 3.0 and the blockchain and everything, and you have the metaverse, we have the Facebook, we have Decentraland, we have Sandbox. So you have that. So he planned and he started to do that. And, always you start with something, scratch papers, and then you reach up all the way. Now we are almost like 3 months from where he planned, and we have reached over here. The benefit was that, he picked up the core team, handpicked up each of us. We have our guerrilla marketing, we have our social head of the social media. So each of us was picked up as a core team, was handpicked. I guess not like you have to give a CV or something. Now he would just come and pick us and see what are we good in. Mm-hmm. We gathered today. We are around 20 something.
The team is 20 something.
Present always. Mm-hmm. Yeah, present always. But on the background, we are around 50, because we have got the devs and the programmers and all of that. But the present in the front face, you will see around 20, but back we are a total around 50 people over there.
let's do this. Let's real quickly, because we want to explain what Meta Ruffy is, right? So let's get into that. So we kind of understand the way that you guys wanted to, the way that it was created, right? It was kind of the vision of Fox, the founder, and you guys have kind of went into this. What is Meta Ruffy for people that have like don't understand maybe the metaverse? What exactly are you guys doing?
Our main intention is the entertainment. It's the world, like, you know, it's Ruffy world is a vast multi component environment, open, you know, to anyone to be a part of it, and everyone can join. We will be having like Love Island. We'll be having like a Ruffy Mall. We'll be having. We're planning like there is a beach, there is
art gallery.
There will be a lot of things. The NFT art galleries. Yep. That is one of the things that if you have an NFT and you want to come and place it in our NFT market, you know, the gallery where it's the NFTs, and you have we have a stadium. We could bring, like, for example, a live show of, let's just example, just to say, is that Justin Bieber is going to be over there, and then you would like to see it, and you've got to buy an NFT, or you got to buy a ticket to go and see it. So that everything will be there in that metaverse. You know, the world of Ruffy World will be having. We also have lands where you could build certain things, and at the moment we've got a lot of requests. A lot of people are asking about it, which will come details into that. So yeah, it's we have the spa, we have the yoga area, so it's big, and that's what we want everybody to be in the metaverse space. You know, everybody come over there, enjoy himself, explore, and search what's the entertainment he likes.
So right now, when you I'm sorry, Finn, did you want to say something? I apologize.
Yeah. Sorry. No worries. I just wanted to add up on that. So basically, it's I always like to put it in this kind of thing. Like, if you're looking to, like, imagine you come home after work and you want to hang out with your friends, watch a football game or whatever you're interested in, or go to the cinema. And especially in these times, COVID and so on, and people, like, I have friends all over the world by now, you know, I can't just go to, like, America. Like, I'm based in Germany. I just can't go to America and hang out with some. So it's just like, if I want to hang out with them, I can just put on my Oculus Quest, or right now, of course, we are working on that. Right now, I would go using my PC and hang out with them, and go to the cinema, or go into a pub and watch a football game with them. Because right now, of course, as Ramin said, Meta is setting up the company in Dubai. And when this is set up, we can get into those partnerships with those providers like Netflix, Sky Plus, and so on, to have all these things implemented, like watching football and so on. And yeah, I just wanted to quickly add this. I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate that, and so I'm interested in how this is going to work, right? Because I've been in Ruffy World. You know, I'm checking things out. You know, I went to the mall. I went to the like the stadium where you guys are going to have events. I went to you know, all the little places I could get into. And so when I walk into the sports bar, right? You guys have the TVs on the wall that are going to be displaying data and things like that. How is that going to work, right? Am I going to be, you know, sitting in VR or sitting on my keyboard watching the metaverse, watching the screen in the metaverse? Or are you guys going to have it where, like, you can have the actual screen of the football match maybe in, like, the bottom right of the corner? That way I can, you know, interact as my character and kind of move around. Have you guys thought about how this is going to look from our perspective, the user side of things?
Yeah, so user side of things will be we want to keep it, like, if you say right now we want to keep it real life, of course it's a game, basically. It's not real life, but we want to keep it like you need to be how do you say it, immersed. So like it will be like everything you see right now is it's just the start of the TVs you see right now. Of course, they just got pictures on it, but later on it will be like a real TV. So basically, if you want to, let's say, for example, you want to watch a football game, you go into a pub, or you invite your friends to your room. I bet you've seen that. You spawn in that basically in your own little private room. You can later on design that totally with your own NFTs. Like Ramin said, everything will be NFTs. So if you design like couch, you can mint this as an NFT, put it in your room, or sell it in the mall if you shop. And you will have the option to just sit down there and like, for example, on the Oculus, it will be like you sit down on a couch. Of course, if you're playing through the PC, you have the option to go in first person, so you have you can focus on the TV and don't just see your character standing in front of it. But you bringing up the idea of putting it down somewhere on the right, let's say, bottom of your screen is a really good idea. And we will have a lot of those like small interfaces integrated later.
Yeah.
For example, that. And we will also have, for example, the menu will be like you pull up a phone from your pocket. So we don't want to break the immersion too bad. So if you want to access the menu, you pull up your phone and you can access everything from there and stuff like that.
So we're going to be able to create our own like spaces, right? Not like our own personal, like a Crypto Sensei, my own space where I can put like maybe the NFTs that I own personally on the walls. And then I can buy like a recliner or sofa or kind of customize my space. And then I can invite people into my space to hang out and, talk crypto or, watch a game together. Is that kind of where we're heading?
Yes, definitely. Like I just mentioned, like everything really, when I say everything in this world will be NFTs. So you can do whatever you want with your room. You can go in the mall. We will like the mall. The idea behind the mall is to have people renting shops and selling their stuff there. And of course, everything will be NFTs. If you're, for example, let's say you like to design t-shirts or design clothing, whatever, you can do that and sell them in your shop. People can come by, check it out, put it on their character, and if they like it, they can take with them, pay with Meta Ruffy. And you as a seller get, of course, the Meta Ruffy, and the person gets the NFT and can do whatever they want with that. They can put it in their room if they bought an NFT that resembles art, or like I said, a couch or whatever they like. There's like basically no borders to what can be created.
So people are going to be able to create their own e-commerce businesses inside of this, right? Selling custom NFTs, selling everything. That's pretty cool. That's just like another evolution of kind of where we're going, having your own e-commerce shop inside of the metaverse, right? Into Ruffy world. That's really cool. Walk me through this. So I went through, created my character. I know you guys are kind of upgrading all of that stuff. I know like when you're trying to select like eye color, skin color, it doesn't kind of fully quite work as well as like you can't really see the skin color changing or the eye color changing. So I know you guys are doing updates on that. Are you guys going to have a place or a way that, I'll be able to scan my actual face, or my actual body and put that into Ruffy world? Is that going to be something that we're moving towards, or is it more going to be I have to select kind of what I build my character as, and that's kind of what I'm dealing with?
As of now, we don't have that, but yes, in the future it's possible that we might be coming. But for now, no. And with the game app, we've at the moment we have it on the window base, and we have it available on Google Play Store, Android. With Apple Store, of course, it takes usually they take 2 weeks for their approval, so that takes time. Also, just to add to what Finn was saying a while ago, the other day we were talking, and then all of a sudden Liam is son of our CEO, so we decided. The plan came up. Okay, let's do Liam University. because of internationally, there are a lot of people that they cannot afford for going to the university. So it's going to be a free educations of that type of things. The same thing. So there are a lot of plans that we can do it, but like you said, at the moment, for you to be able to scan and to do that, not for the moment, but yes, there it could be in future.
So I look at a ton of projects. I mean, I think I probably look at over 100 projects a month that come through the doors. There are some projects like Everdome that actually built a, they have 200 16K cameras in this dome, and then you actually stand in it and it takes a full body image, full 16K scan of you, and then actually puts you into that world. So are you guys maybe heading towards that, where you're going to be able to maybe show up to one of these events, get your Ruffy scan in, and then actually now you have your own physical being inside of the Ruffy world? Do you think you guys are maybe heading towards that?
Sorry, Remy, do you want to go?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Finn.
So basically, the thing is, it's we are aware of that, of course, and there was ideas to maybe partner up with them and so on, but it's like you don't want to, like, if you have these metaverse, let me put it this way, you have all these metaverse projects, Sandbox, Facebook with Meta, and so on and so on. And basically, the main idea of the metaverses are that all will connect somehow in some way later on. So let's say, for example, if you want to meet up with people, you use the Facebook metaverse and you go through a door. Now you're in the Ruffy metaverse. If you after the meeting want to enjoy some entertainment, whatever. But basically, we want to keep it the way that people can be who they want, basically. Mm-hmm. So if of course you can be yourself if you want to go for that and scan your body, and we will later on maybe have the option for it. Of course, we are open to everything. But let's say, like, gaming is for a lot of people a way to get away from things. Like, I know that myself. I've played a lot of games in my life, and it has always been some way to get away from my real life, to get away from the stress. So we don't want to force up on people to be their like the real person. They can create whoever they want. If they want to, like, for example, be a teddy bear character, they go for it. Like, we will have the options for it. But of course, if they want to be themselves, we will maybe have the option to partner up with them or create our own, like, dome, like you said.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome. No, I just wanted to, I mean, I totally get it. When people are kind of entering these universes, they want to be whatever they want, right? They want to create their own image in the Ruffy world. And so I was just saying, if you guys were going to have the option to do that, it sounds like you guys you're aware of that. You might be working towards that, but right now the focus is on some other stuff. Let's get back into Ruffy world. So I know a lot of things say coming soon. When do you guys think the Ruffy world will be set up fully? Like, when do you guys, is this something that's going to be Q2, Q3, Q4 of this year, or is this something that's going to take a little bit longer to really build out?
So basically, of course, we can say now, we will have it ready by end of March. But with Meta Ruffy, we have a strict, like, not like strict rule, but we have how do you say it? Like, it's our bit of motto within the team to not say, like, okay, we will do this by then. We will just create it and then announce it. We've done the same. Like, we're listed on Bitmart and Lbank now.
Yep.
And we had those, like, contracts ready before the launch. We've set everything up, and the contracts were ready, and they were signed, and they were sent off, and everything was done. But we didn't announce it because it wasn't paid. It wasn't fully finished. Like, when we paid them, we announced it. But before we haven't done it, we will not announce it. So the other thing also with Meta Ruffy is that it will keep on updating. Like, of course, we can say we will have these first options. Let's say we will have the NFT creator ready by then or then. But we are looking to further create it and update it with going forward. But it's not like we will say, yeah, we will finish with the development in 4 months or so, because this isn't true. Ruffy World will always be in development because new things will always be added.
Got it. You guys are always building. I totally get that. Going back to the exchanges, I know you just brought up Bitmark and LBank. I know you guys have other plans for other exchange listings. Is there anything that you can kind of tell us that's coming as far as future partnerships or exchange listings that you guys are working on with exchanges?
At the moment, we are having 2 more exchanges. We've just finished 2 exchanges listed on like Bitmark and LBank. We have 2 more coming, and then we have, of course, our Crypto Expo that will be in Dubai, 16th and 17th of March, and after that, another 2 more exchange listing will be there. So we're saying like in the next 60 days, we'll be having a total of something like 6 exchanges, and that will be something, like we said, like Finn also said, what Meta always says is that we deliver and then announce. We don't announce that, okay, we're gonna, no, we deliver and then announce, okay, now we are, we are listed.
I respect that, man. Are you guys, I mean, you probably can't share the names, but KuCoin listing, maybe Gate.io would be huge listings for you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on there pretty soon.
Hopefully.
All right. So let's get into the KYC and audit. I know you guys have gone to Certic. Have you guys fully went through? I know you guys did like the full Certic package. You guys kind of maxed it out, and so I respect that you guys went to Certic. Certic's probably the best audit company out in crypto right now, the one that I respect the most. Has there been any issues with the audit process or the KYC? Anything that we should know about?
No, with Certic, we did, usually there's always audit, but this time we took a full package, a KYC, an audit, and Sky, Sky Network. So, all of that is the full thing, has been done with Certic. Expected, like we said, maybe another 10 days, because Certic has been very busy at the moment.
Yes,
with a lot of things.
It takes time.
Like everybody's, and we've been pushing them. Come on, people are asking for Certic. Taking that into consideration, we've been listed. I mean, we are on the CMC, we are on the KuCoin, we are, with the Certic will give us like another big step for us, for the investors to see it. The KYC and everything, yes. Awesome. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks should be ready.
Cool. Finn, did you have something?
I want to add on something. With Meta Ruffy, we have a really also something that we really, I'm missing the word a bit, but that's really important to us. We want to be really, really transparent. We want to show everybody what we are doing, where's the money going, what we are doing with the money that comes in through the marketing and so on. What are we doing behind the scenes? Of course, like we said, we're first going to do it, then announce it. But whenever anybody has a question on so on, they can ask. And we wanted to make sure that we have the highest possible security factor for all the investors. So we went for Certic, like you said, even before the pre-sale. We did it after we had a smaller private sale. With just 100 participants, everybody could just contribute 1 BNB as a minimum and as a maximum. And we did that. We directly after that, so about, what is it now, 4 weeks ago, I think, or even 5 now, we got the Certic audit started, like we paid everything and so on. And we just want to be transparent with everything. It's something I really want to point out. So if there's ever any questions to anything, we are always open to talk about everything. As long as it's, of course, you can't just come into our chat and start streaming. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Our voice chat is open 24/7, like literally 24/7. When someone is there where we try to have at least one of the core team members in there at all times. If you have any questions, always come in there or ask in the chat. We're always there and happy.
No, that's great. So you guys launched February 6th. Has there been any issues since you guys launched as far as contract issues, staking issues, any issues with the project that you guys have had to assess or fix, or ongoing issues? Has there been anything like that?
Well, to take to that question, as always, when you launch something, any software, anybody does that, there will be issues always. You'll be having certain glitches, right? So when we started, everybody, again, going back to that, we came up with the staking pools and everything, which we had the version 1. And then we came up, there were certain we came up with a version 2 and 3. Like you have a phone, you upgrade it. But now we are very much happy. And everybody is so much demanding for the staking because we have the API the highest in the BSC. We have, which we've reached so far on the version 4. And we are soon coming up with a version 5, but the version 4, the APY for 30 days we have in one of the pools, which I can explain to you about the mystery pool. The APY is 540 for a 30 days lock, right? So because of that APY, everybody, imagine we open slots for the pools. It gets filled within 30 minutes. All the pools are full. So that is the demand of a lot of investors, that the staking pool is very much important. But like you said, we did have glitches. Yes, V1, V2, V3. The V4 is smooth, but we decided to make a V5, which will be finally out within this coming days. At the moment, we are at the V4, the V5, which will give you a very we have 2 pools types. I would just like to explain about it. We've got a standard pool 1, which is a standard. You can just go anytime, lock for a no lock. If you want a no lock, you want a 15 days, you want a 30 days. You have APY for each of them different. But we got something called a mystery pool. Mystery pool has got 4 pools. Mystery staking has got 4 pools: pool 2, pool 3, 4, and 5. The mystery is you don't know where are you going to go, in which pool you will be. So you will select, I would like to stake a 10 million, fine. But then the algorithm will just drop you in one of the pools because, there's a 2, the APY is, let's say, 250. The 3 is higher, the 4, and the 5th, which everybody's fighting for it, because I've seen a lot of people. I want the pool 5. I want a pool 5 for 30 days. I'm ready. Imagine some people are calling us and say, "Can we have it for 6 months? Can we have it locked for 6 months?" Yeah, because he knows that 660 or 600 APY, 500 APY for 6 months. It's huge for him. So yes, we have that pools coming up, and the mystery is there. It's like the NFT mystery. We did a 10,000 NFT. So I remember when people said 10,000, like our CEO was saying 10,000 NFTs, and people were saying 10,000 NFTs will not go. Well, maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500. And I remember when we reached the 7,400, so it was lunchtime my time, and I said, okay, I'll have lunch and have a short nap, and I will wake up and I will buy some NFTs. I woke up in 3 hours, the 2,500 NFTs was gone.
Yeah, you know what happened there? You know what happened there? That's when I found your project and I posted about it here, and a ton of our people went in and just bought the rest of the NFTs. That's kind of what happened there. I know people that bought hundreds of the NFTs in our community. So yeah, I was gonna get into that too. Our community loves NFTs. I mean, we buy millions of dollars in NFTs all the time. When are you gonna have more NFTs? Because I get that question a lot.
Now, with the more NFTs, we are coming up with once the NFT market is open, there's going to be special NFTs. I'm sure you've come on in our community, you will see some of us has got a special NFTs, right? That is different. It look different comparison to the 10,000 NFTs. Those NFTs that are going to be there in the market, and the 10,000 is the first edition. Now the benefit of that, there is like a lot of benefits of it. The use case of it. One is that the people of those 10,000 NFTs, they could go. Once you go into the metaverse to the Ruffy world, you have like a green badge. Like okay, you will know that Finn he has an NFT of the first edition, right? And two is that certain building that we are coming up. Okay, nobody can get into that building. Is like the VIP card. Nobody can get into that building except if he has the first edition NFT. So that building is going to be specialized for those people that bought that 10,000 NFTs. Even if you have one, it's more than enough.
And what are
you to be able?
Really quickly though, what are so the mystery NFTs? Are those like clothes and shoes and hats and different things you can customize your person with, or the NFTs made by artists? I mean, what are the NFTs that these people bought? Like, what were mystery NFTs, right? Can you explain that? Because it says question mark NFTs, right? There really wasn't a description on what they are, and so people bought them. What exactly were the NFTs? Is it art? Is it clothing? What is it?
It's art. It's an art, but then with the algorithm, I mean, things is done behind them, and the rarities. There is a rarity about it, and that will be used a lot. It's like a VIP membership that you want to go into the Ruffy world, right?
Got it.
So you can't. I've seen people selling it on the OpenSea market. I've seen people. We have our own NFT market, which there is around 1,000. But I also saw maybe 2 or 3 people that they went and sold it over there, kept it in the OpenSea market. So you have the NFT market, which we have it, which you can come and select and see which one you like to buy it.
Finn, did you have something you want to say?
Yeah, it wasn't OpenSea. It was Tofu Swap, I think.
Tofu.
No, not Tofu. What is it called? It's the BNB version basically of OpenSea,
There's
where
so many
there
of them.
was some NFTs sold. And one thing, I'm sorry, maybe I missed it, but there's also the NFT staking. But so there are basically 3 staking options. We got the normal staking, the mystery staking, and the NFT staking. NFT staking is a pretty simple model, basically, because I'm sure you're aware of that. If you bought them, they costed 0.1 BNB per NFT, and you would get one random. And basically how the NFT staking works is there's like no lock options. You can stake whenever you want, for how long you want, and claim them whenever they want. And basically how it works is every 48 hours, we draw the price of Meta Ruffy in 0.1 BNB. So let's say right now it would be, I don't know, let's say 100,000 Meta Ruffy are 0.1 BNB. And the price of the NFT staking then would get updated. So basically, if you stake 10 NFTs, you would have 1 million Meta Ruffy stake, and you will get the 250% API on that. You can stake as many as if you would have 1,000 NFTs, you can stake 1,000 NFTs, and you would have basically 100 BNB in Meta Ruffy staked for an API of 250.
Wow, I know you guys have some really nice. I mean, people love free money. Crypto is the wild west of money right now, and it's really nice to be able to get in early, stake, and you make even more and increase your bags. Let's go into kind of partnerships. I know you guys are building. You get the mall and the concert halls. Have you guys been reaching out to companies like Nike, Adidas, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all that kind of stuff? Any type of shops to say, hey guys, we've created this world, we're looking for partnerships and stores to be in them. Have you guys reached out to any of these kind of big conglomerate names? I mean, if you hook like a Nike or an Adidas, I mean, that would do a ton for the brand. So where are you guys in that?
I mentioned earlier that we're setting up the company right now, and we're basically waiting for that to really have like an official way of getting in partnerships with these big companies. But I can say there were already some reaching out to a few companies, but I won't get any further into this. But
Got it.
yeah, this is basically all I can say.
I have to ask, being a holder, I'd love to see, Meta Ruffy partner with a huge name, and that would bring even more recognition to the project. So, looking forward to seeing what you guys who you partner up with. So is the phone app and ready? Is all that stuff ready to go? Or are you guys still working on the phone app? What's the easiest way for someone to participate right now? Is that on a laptop? Is that using, your VR goggles? Is that using your phone? What is the best way for someone to participate today?
You have the Android, like I said a while ago, you have the Android app, and which is in Google's Play Store, and you have the window based, so you could use it on Mac or PC, Windows. You could use that, and the Apple Store, we have Apple Store takes 2 weeks to get approved and tested and all of that, and also we found out that because we are updating, I think so it's the 6th time or 7th time that we are updating on the app for the game. So if every time we update and send it to Apple will take another 2 weeks, so that will take time. The Google Play Store was like a bit faster for us. And you could use it and see it and go inside and all of that, and go into, we have certain competitions like, hey, you have to find out where is the cop hidden, so people go in and search for him, and there is a reward. That is just a fun for now that we are doing it.
So you guys have like little treasure hunts. No, that's really cool. So I know you guys want to do like workout sessions, you want to do schooling and stuff like that. Is that going to be like free, open up, or is that type of like a membership that people are going to have to buy? Can you walk us through kind of what that looks like in the future, or is that kind of too far out right now?
Yeah, so basically the whole game is free to play. You can play at any time. You don't need a wallet or anything. You can just go in there and play the game. The thing is, to do certain activities, you have to have a membership status. There's nothing really set in stone yet. Is it something you also say in English? I don't know, but there's nothing like really confirmed yet. Like the main idea behind it is, for example, let's say you want to go in a bar and want to watch a soccer game, like a live soccer game with your friends. It's not like you will have to pay a one-time fee or anything, or it's free, because these partnerships is like, let's say, football, for example. We will need a partnership with the Zone, Sky Plus, whoever is streaming that game at the time, whoever got the rights. And those costs money, but it won't be like we will charge people like $20 per game or something. It will be more like you said, like you mentioned, the membership status. You pay like $2-3 a month, and you can go watch any games whenever you want. For the cinema, for example, you can book like a few hours. You want to watch a Netflix movie with friends, you book a few hours and go watch it. But it will be not something insane like the like a few hundred, like $20, $30, $40 per game. It will be more like you have a pass, and if you have it, you can see it, and if you don't, it just doesn't show up on your screen. Basically.
And that's nice, right? Because all over the world, you're living in different countries, and different countries show different kind of sports venues and different things. And so, for a very low cost, right? This is really going to be exclusivity to everybody, right? That, for $1 or $2, you can get a monthly pass and go hang out with your friends and watch games. Whereas, people paying, 20, 30, $40 a month for a Netflix membership and things like that, you're going to be able to really kind of include a lot more people in the world, right?
Yeah, definitely. And it will be also these like sport activities and so on. This is something we are getting into with people. Like we will have, like when you say you want to go make some yoga, for example, we will have a trainer there, and you will also pay there like a small fee, and you can go whenever you want to the yoga class. For the stadium, on the other hand, it's going to be like, if there's like, let's say Travis Scott is doing a concert, like in that space, it's not even stupid to say we will have Travis Scott there, because our CEO is also from the music industry. Like he has done some music management and so on. It's basically, in that world, it's just money talks. Basically, if you pay them a few $100,000, they do it. And we will have the possibility to also scale it down there, because there's no like security line. We don't have to have only 10,000 people in the stadium or something. It could go up into the millions. Of course, this is a technological
thing. You got it. You got it, brother. You're good. You're good.
I'm sorry.
You're good, man. You're all good. Great job.
We have
Good stuff.
we have a server provider basically that is putting, like, we have, for example, if we have 10 people on the server right now playing on the game playing. We have one server that is online right now. If it goes to 20 people, a second server will automatically go online. And so on and so on. So we could host endless, basically, and even more so will just go on and be added to that automatically. We don't have to worry about this. So basically, the concert could be 100,000 people, and we could sell then a ticket for $5 to a Travis Scott concert. I don't think you get this anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, and be an NFT, right?
Add up.
And all the tickets are NFTs.
Yeah, right. So you could basically buy a ticket for your friend, for example, and make a surprise and send it over to him and send him a message, or just send you a ticket for the Travis Scott concert. Meet me there or something like.
No, that's going to be really cool. And I can see you guys getting some big names and like yoga and working out and different things. And I can see like thousands of people wanting to, like, if you got The Rock or something and he's doing a workout, I mean, you'd have like 100,000 people at that workout, where you couldn't do that in real life. Yeah. But I can see definitely, a Meta Ruffy version of The Rock, doing a workout, and really people getting into it. I think it's going to be really cool. Before I open up to the audience, I got a couple more questions, and then this has been really good, guys. Thank you for helping us understand this. I know you guys are doing a land sale soon, right? Is the Meta Ruffy, is it just the Meta Ruffy world? Are there going to be other Meta Ruffy cities, or is it just going to be one big world ecosystem that we're all going to be a part of? Is the land going to be in the Meta Ruffy world that I was just playing in a couple hours ago? Is that where the land sale is going to be?
Yes, the land sales is 150,000 lands that it will be in the Meta Ruffy world.
Wow.
150,000 lands that will be there. Of course, we will be having the private sales and pre-sale and a launch for the public sale, of course. That will be, it will start from the Crypto Expo in Dubai in 16th of March. And we have been having a lot of demands at the moment because and that one, guess what? That's also going to be a mystery land.
Mystery. So you guys love your mystery stuff.
Mystery is, the mystery land. The mystery land is like when you pick up, or you want to buy one land, right? Or you want to buy two lands. So the first mystery will be like number 1,000. The second plot will be number 5,000 because it's a mystery. You don't know where is your land going to be when you buy. So that will be a mystery. Like, and then I have two lands and you have two lands, and I want to have I want to build something and I want one more land. So I will come and buy it from you. Can you offer me that? I'll buy that land. That's a mystery thing. So where are you going to be? Where is the plot going to be? It's going to be mystery when you're buying it. There was demand of a lot of people. Demand, okay, I would like to have like 100 plots. I want to build something. You got to buy it from somebody else because you don't know who's going to be your neighbor. It's like the present life, right? If when there is a land that a huge land and the plots are being sold, right? So you go and buy two lands, and then you decide, and somebody else comes buys two lands. But then tomorrow you decided to make a big building, so you will be going to that guy and say, oh, you will offer him, hey, can I buy your land? Because I want to make a mall. And you have a small land, but I'll buy your land. So the same thing is the mystery land sales, which we are planning to have it.
How much is the land going to be? Like how
well,
much? How much is the buy space?
The price, the price, you mean?
Yeah.
All right. The price, it's not fixed yet, but because we want to see what and where we will be, the market cap will be by 16th of March, and accordingly we will be able to decide what will be the price. But let's per se, an example, and again, it's just purely example. If the land sale is 10 million, right? Or $5,000, sorry, $5,000 let's assume the market cap is at 50 million market cap. At $5,000, you need a 10 million MR, and the 10 million MR. So the private sale will be like 8 million. The pre-sale would be 10 million, and the public will start from 12 million. So that's how we are going to escape. Scales that we have like a private sale less by 10% or 20%, and the pre-sale will be coming, and then the public sale will be by 20%.
Okay, so that's how do people participate? Like people that are listening to this right now, they're pretty much early, right? So how do they participate if they want to buy land? Like on, let's say it's March 16th, you guys start to sell land. How do they participate in the pre-sale of land to save some money?
No, the lands, if you want to buy the lands by 16th of March, first thing we're going to have a couple of laptops and a couple of things in the Crypto Expo, wherein you will fill up your details, your wallet address, whatever it is, so that you want to apply for the private sale, right? And then that will be collected. And once it's the private sale will be given to them. Then the pre-sale also the same thing. It's like before we did. Have you seen the pre-sale of our token?
I watched the video. Token? I watched the video. Yep. Well, you guys are clapping and cheering, and it went in like 10 seconds.
850 BNB was sold in 47 seconds.
Yep. No, I mean, it's a huge project.
We're not saying that the land is going to be sold like that quick, because it's 150,000, and at that time it was like 850 BNB, but 5,000 or 3,000. Let's assume now the market is at 23 plus or 23 million market cap. It's less to have that much, but come March, if it's 5,000 each plot, so it's going to be, you will not be able to unless somebody, and as a normal individual, would not be able to take like 100 land, right? So we want to make sure that everybody could get certain land. Everybody can afford and buy it in that land. And yes, some people, I spoke yesterday, I was surprised. One guy said, I want 1,000 plots, please. I want 1,000. So he has to come up and fill up the form. It will start everything from Dubai Expo.
Got it. So, but what about the people that can't be in Dubai for the Expo? Like, how can I mean, I can't go to Dubai next month. So how can I participate in the pre-sale? Is there going to be a form that you'd have to fill out? Are we going to be able to even participate, or do we need to be in Dubai?
No. Yes, of course, you will be able to participate for the pre-sale. The thing was that where I'm trying to save for the Dubai would be the private sale. The pre-sale, yes, it will be available on certain. We'll be having like we had before. We had our DApp, wherein you had your name filled, your TG handle filled, your email was there. There was a form that you filled, and your wallet address was filled. So each has got certain. We have a limited. Like you cannot just the pre-sale come and take 1,000. No, there will be a limit. There'll be, I think so. I'm not sure, but maybe like if Finn can also help me, maybe 5 maximum. There'll be a maximum.
Yeah, you don't have to tell. You don't have to say the number now, but I get it. The judge said a maximum. If the audience wants to start raising their hands for questions, that'll be good too. But real quickly, so I buy a piece of land. how do I build stuff on the land? Is that something that I'm gonna have to pay extra to build buildings? Or I mean, how is the building going to work? Like, am I gonna be building stuff, or am I gonna be like, hey, I want to put a mall on this land, I want to put a store on this land, I want to put a house on this land? How is that going to work?
Now we have a builder who comes and builds for you, designs for you, whatever you want. Of course, there will be fees for it, which you will be paying, and they will be doing all of that building. So you don't have, if let's assume you don't have the idea of how to build, right? You're not a technology guy. You are just an investor, and you would like to have your mall, or you have a shop, or you would like to have a telephone shop or accessory shops, and you want a best design or something, well, you have to go through the builder, and the builder will do all of the artworks and everything, and will prepare for you for against certain fees that it will be done.
Got it.
But to add on to that, you can also do it on your own. Like we have an NFT builder itself that is in development right now that you will be using for like we said earlier, for the mall. If you have a shop and you want to create NFTs for that, you can use it for that. And for the land, we will also have a builder, how do you say it? A builder Excel, a builder function basically to build it on your own. But we also offer, like Remy just said, also offer the help through our builders.
No, that's cool, guys. Is there anything that I haven't gone over, any question that I haven't asked you guys? I know you guys have done several AMAs. Is there anything else that the community or people watching at home need to understand about Meta Ruffy? Anything at all that you guys can think of?
Yes, I would like to bring up one thing. In the Meta Ruffy world, nothing will be used other than MR, our own token. So anything you want to do in the Meta Ruffy world, you want to go to the pub, you want to go to the cinema, you want to go to the stadium, you want to do anything, you have to use the MR. So it's the currency of Ruffy world, you know. Yeah. So that has got its own currency. So MR will be, so you have to buy MR and go over there and spend whatever MR you have. Now, for example, also we were thinking to make like the gift card, right? You might have your brother, your sister, your son, your daughter wants to buy certain skin or something. So that one will be also introduced. Is that like we see everywhere today in a lot of like Virgin and all of those shops, they have Apple gift card or, you know, all of that you can buy for the games. And the same thing, we'll be having a gift card wherein you don't need to have a wallet, and you have those things. You have to have the C phrase and keep it aside. No, you don't. We are coming up with that one also. In addition to that, we have also signed at the moment with Flus, wherein you could just pay with their Visa card for Flus, and then you'll get MR, and you will be able to use it in the Meta Ruffy world. So everything in that market is that in that world is going to be MR.
No, that's great. I mean, you have to have functionality for the project, right?
If I can add up to that, sorry to take up a few minutes also, but I want to just add up onto that, because a lot of people, I think, don't. I'm not saying people are dumb, but they don't think far enough, because with this idea or with this function that we will have the Meta Ruffy as a currency in game, we will not only have, for example, right now, if you go and search for a coin you want to invest, search for a token you want to invest to, let's say, just for example, Baby Ruffy or whatever, just for example, I don't know if it is out there or whatever, probably. But let's say you want to invest into that. You will have only investors invest into that. I will invest into this. You will invest into this. Ramina invest into this, and I will say sell after Ramin invested into this, and you will also maybe sell and Ramin goes out with a loss. So with that, this is basically what's happening on every chart. If you sell at the all-time high, somebody else buys at the all-time high. So with that function of people just maybe don't even know what exactly crypto is or how it works, just want to buy a skin or something, and buying Meta Ruffy to use it, you don't have only investors on the chart. You will have people building up the chart, stabilizing the chart, putting money into the chart, that are not interested in selling their tokens. They are just interested in spending those tokens. Like Ramin said, if you want to buy a skin in Fortnite, for example, and or you have a little brother that's into Fortnite, you want to buy a skin, you get him a gift card. He buys his skin and that's it. So we don't only have investors on the chart, and this is really something pretty unique. That doesn't a lot of projects don't have this kind of thing. So this will be something really neat and something really helping the chart, of course, also of this project.
Have you guys thought about offering kind of like, I mean, I don't know what the rules are in Dubai where the business is going to be, but I mean, people watching sports events like to bet, right? Have you guys thought of using some type of, the Meta Ruffy token to take bets and different things on sporting events? I mean, there's a ton of money in that. And you're going to have, groups and gobs of people watching sporting events. Have you guys thought to maybe, offer some type of feature like that where people can come in and be like, oh, this is my soccer team. These are the odds, I'll bet, 1 million Ruffy tokens on this team to win. Have you guys gone down that road, or is that kind of something that you want to stay away from?
We've definitely talked about this, but it was right off the bat. It was like, we are not going into anything of that. We will not have any casinos, any lotteries or something like that, because of the simple factor that we want to, like we said at the beginning, you don't have to be like 21 to play the game.
Yeah.
We also want a kid-friendly environment, basically, and we don't want to get kids into gambling or anything. So sure. We will keep anything what's with gambling, like sports betting is also gambling, basically.
Yep.
We will keep that away from this world. So yeah,
that's all good. I just, another revenue stream. I thought, 21 and over type places, you could do something like that.
Of course, definitely. Yeah, it's a good idea, but it will be not something we will provide.
So, but you guys are going to have like a Love Island, right? So how is that going to work, right? You're going to have, do you guys track the age range of players?
Love Island is basically, it's just a meat place. Like, it's not really a Love Island. That was just like,
got it.
When it first was created, it was like, oh yeah, we will have a dating island, but it's more like people can hang out. It's an island there.
I got you.
And of course, if you interact there, like for example, if I would go there and meet some girl I'm interested in, of course that can happen. But it's like that can happen anywhere in the Ruffy metaverse, basically.
It's a PG Love Island, right? It's just meeting up and talking and hey, let's have a date. No, I got you.
Yeah, we will also have there like DJs playing and so on. We will like it's just a hangout area, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so interested in this, guys, because like you guys are really building out, the future of where we're going to be hanging out in the next 3 to 5 years, and so it's just, there's so many ideas going through my head, and it's just really going to be incredible to watch you guys build and see how far you guys can take this. It's going to be really, really interesting. Is there anything else maybe that we've left out that you wanted to go over before we, open up for a couple minutes for the audience? I don't have any questions yet, but there might be 1 or 2 people that have a question about Ruffy World. But is there anything else that you guys would like to say or go over before we invite anybody up to talk?
No, I'm okay. Finn, you have anything?
I think we've gone over a lot of stuff, and
we have.
I think we should open up.
Yeah, guys, if you have a question, just raise your hand. I'll bring you up on stage. I know we've gone over a ton of stuff in the AMA, and we might have answered all your questions, but we'll give it maybe 30 seconds if anyone wants to raise their hand. If not, we can end here, and then I'd love to bring you guys back for updates as you guys build out the world and different things start happening. It's gonna be an exciting couple of months for you guys, huh?
Definitely. We're so
definitely. And we'll be busy also now setting up with the Crypto Expo. So yeah, we have a diamond booth, diamond spot. We've taken a diamond spot in the Crypto Expo. We're in, most of the high end of the Crypto Expo are there. That's going to be busy 20 days to come.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, we don't have any questions from the audience, so you guys did a really good job of explaining everything. I just wanted to thank Crazy JC, James, a good friend of mine, for setting up this AMA with you guys. He's been working really hard, and he's the one who sent me your project, so I wanted to give him a shout out. And finish off, if you guys have anything else you'd like to say before we end, now's the time.
Thank you very much for having us over here. And we're always, like Finn said, we always have our VC open 24/7. Feel free anytime, just jump in, ask any question. You will find one of the core members, or in addition to the mods over there. The community is there always, and to answer any questions and anything. You can, whether you don't know about the game, you have a question about the game, you have a question about the tokens, you have a question about the lands, anything staking, feel free to join our VC and ask us.
Great, man. I really appreciate you. Finn, did you have anything that you wanted to say before we ended? Or was that you that was speaking? I'm sorry.
Maybe it was... No, that was Rubin. Yeah, I just also wanted to thank you guys for listening in, for having us here. And it was a blast to be here. Thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to the future. If you have any more questions, anything you think of later on, join us. As Rubin also just said, our voice chat is open. Feel free.
Awesome, guys. Well, I wish you luck. And I just want to remind everybody at home that nothing discussed here is financial advice. We're not financial advisors. We're just trying to bring information on an upcoming project that I think could be a very well billion-dollar project. If these guys, do everything that they say they're going to, I think this could be a very huge project. Oh, someone wants to ask a question at the end. Always happens. Let's invite Emma up to ask the one question before we end here. Emma, I invited you up. Just click the green button that's staring at you at the top of Discord. You can come up and ask your question to the team. All right. I don't know if she's going to figure it out, but let's just end it here, and I'll grab Emma's question. I'll send it over to you guys. I really appreciate your time, and thank you for coming and explaining Ruffy World to us, and have a great time at the expo, and I wish you guys all the luck, and look forward to having you guys back with some updates. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
everybody.
Cheers. Bye-bye.